Hi, my name is Erin Tapia, and I'm the Director of Bands at Westhill High School in Syracuse, New York. My colleague, Corey Riley, and I are so honored to have this opportunity to present the work of the Westhill High School band students to the NYSBTA Symposium. In this video, we will share 3 projects with you. Our Spring 2020 full program distance learning virtual band recording of Steel by Randall Standridge, selected Winter 2020 holiday ensemble projects, and our Midwinter 2021 full program virtual band recording of Hercules vs. the Hydra by Scott Watson. The first portion of our video, a production of Steel by Randall Standridge, was a result of 12 weeks of effort by the students and faculty of the entire Westhill High School band program in the spring of 2020 during the time of distance learning. The Westhill student musicians who performed in this video were part of our 3 large concert ensembles: concert band, symphonic band, and wind ensemble. All Westhill High School band students contributed to this experience as a part of their distance learning. When we realized that we would not return to in-person schooling last spring, we decided to develop our at-home curriculum in a way that would continue to fulfill the mission of the Westhill Band program. We decided that continuing to cultivate a culture of band family and connection was paramount, and structured each of our lesson plans with that tenet as a central focus. We brainstormed ways to create an experience for our students that would continue to inspire their love for music while providing opportunities for connection and self-expression, and would allow for individual music making in a way that would encourage practice, continued skill building, and progress as a musician. We made sure each musician had their instrument at home and in working order, assigned a part to each student, disseminated music, and then began building the piece bit by bit. Through Google Classroom, we assigned small sections of the music each week, held virtual band lessons and sectionals. We learned to teach virtual band lessons and sectionals, asked students to submit their practices and performances of those small sections, provided individual feedback and ideas for improvements to each student, and then moved on to the next section of the piece. Our student musicians' final project of the year was to submit a recording of Steel, played from start to finish in one take with the most beautiful tone and technique possible, with accurate notes, rhythms, articulations, and dynamics. Our students worked so hard to produce the most flawless takes. Some told us they made in excess of 80 recordings until they found the one they felt most proud to submit. We shared this project far and wide and made sure to share with our families, administrators, and community that this was not a performance but a production. The magic of live performance is that an ensemble works together synchronously to create music all together in a single moment in time. This video is the result of each student's tremendous individual efforts, then combined with the efforts of all of the rest of our students asynchronously. It is not what our students know as band, but it is a different take on the ensemble experience.
Throughout the months of November and December, during rehearsals in person and online, all of our students learned to make music within an online digital audio workstation called Soundtrap. Soundtrap is similar to GarageBand in that it is a software that allows students to experience multi-track recording and editing with the added feature of collaborating with other musicians on a cloud-based platform. Our students created 2 separate holiday ensemble projects, one utilizing recorded band instruments only, and a second project that required the use of Soundtrap loops, MIDI recordings, or digital instruments. In both projects, our students selected holiday chamber repertoire and collaborators. They planned the musical and expressive aspects of their works, and then they recorded a minimum of 4 tracks: soprano, alto, tenor, and bass. They evaluated, revised, recorded, and presented their collaborations to the ensembles in our holiday Google Meet virtual recital. One of our favorite byproducts of this project was that the online collaborative nature of Soundtrap allowed for our A cohort, B cohort, and fully remote students to work together.
The Westhill School District has been following a hybrid model of schooling for the 2020-2021 school year. We are lucky in that our students attend concert band, symphonic band, and wind ensemble synchronously 5 days per week, with nearly half of our students in person Monday and Tuesday, and most of the others in person on Thursday and Friday. At this point, Wednesday is a full remote learning day for all of our students. Our in-person cohorts utilize 12-foot spacing and full instrumental PPE, while our at-home students join us on our Google Meets daily. This arrangement allows us to rehearse full band repertoire. After our students were trained and acclimated to Soundtrap and were more comfortable recording and editing audio, the entire band program, 9 through 12, began a virtual band project, recording tracks to Hercules versus the Hydra by Scott Watson. Our students utilized all of the skills that they had developed in the Holiday Ensemble project, including multi-track recording, microphone placement, microphone level checks, and punching in to revise and edit recordings. We rehearsed Hercules versus the Hydra in our daily band classes and provided our students sections to record each week. The students recorded, revised, and self-assessed their draft performances, and Corey and I provided individual feedback via our Google Classroom for re-recording. Most students recorded their tracks at home on personal devices, but we provided higher quality recording equipment at school as an option and provided students the opportunity to reserve time on that equipment. Our percussionists all recorded the snare or marimba line to this piece at home on home instruments, but for the final project were assigned a full range of percussion parts that they then recorded in our studio setup at school. Once all musicians completed their recordings, one of our audio production and engineering club students exported each performance from Soundtrap to Pro Tools, and Corey mixed the project. While some of the skills learned are very different than the traditional outcome of live performance, students were motivated to practice their instruments, worked toward a specific goal, and really enjoyed the process of making music.